Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. We come to you live from Rogers Center in Toronto, where the Minnesota Twins visit the Toronto Blue Jays here on the last day of May of Year 4 of the FSBL. These two teams in the wild card hunt as seemingly half the American League is. The Twins currently hold the second wild card position. The Jays are a game and a half back of them. The Red Sox have won 8 straight to surge to the first position in the wild card race. On the mound for Toronto, Alek Manoah, 4-4, a 3.91 earned run average through 11 starts. He will face Chuck Knobloch, who leads off here for the Twins, banked 286, 19 stolen bases, have him second in the American League. Roof is open here in Toronto. Manoah's first pitch, a slider in for a called strike. Awful lot of teams hovering around that 3 or 4 games above 500, 3 or 4 games below 500 mark here at the end of May. Knobloch fists one out. It's a short out to second. Tough play for Alomar, but he gets him. Nice job by Robbie. They're at second for the first out. Your Twins lineup, Knobloch, Dykstra, and Mauer, Drew Herbeck, and the rookie Rod Carew, who is getting more and more playing time. Heine Manush, another rookie, Roy Smalley, and Gary Gaetti. Twins offense ranks 5th in the American League this year. Lenny Dykstra, 5th in the American League, batting .343 so far. 2 homers, 26 RBIs. Dykstra has had a fantastic start to the season. His fastball is fouled off. Dykstra, of course, acquired after year 1 by the Twins in a trade with the Mets. Sent George Mogridge and Shane Mack to New York. Dykstra was kind of stuck there behind Carlos Beltran. They had played him in left field a bit. Dykstra made no bones about the fact he was not thrilled with that situation. The Mets decided it was better to move him. Manoah ahead of him 0-2 here. Comes inside with a slider. Dykstra jackknifes out of the way. Count is 1-2. One's fouled off. Now stays at 1-2. Another slider misses inside. Deals again. High fastball. Ooh, Dykstra gets rung up there. I'm not sure they said Dykstra went, but that would be, it didn't look like he went, but that would be a tough called strike. But regardless, Dykstra sits. Here's Mauer. Mauer batting .279. Mauer a bit slow out of the gate this year, but he's picked it up recently. 2 homers, 18 RBIs, the reigning American League batting champion. Collins won the American League batting title in year 1. Lenny Dykstra won it in year 2. Popped up, shallow right field. Now Lamar goes out there for the grab. And the side is retired, so a 1-2-3 inning for Manoah. We head to the bottom of the first here in Toronto. Twins nothing. Blue Jays coming up. On the hill for Minnesota, Bert Blyleven. Blyleven 2-5, despite a solid, if unspectacular, 3.61 earned run average. Despite the fact that the Twins' offense has improved this year, Blyleven hasn't really reaped the benefits of that thus far. Here's Robbie Alomar. Alomar batting .257, but he's hitting .316 here in Toronto. We're batting .212 on the road. 5 homers, 13 ribbies on the year for the Blue Jays' second baseman. First pitch curveball from Blyleven misses outside. Rocks and fires. Alomar slashes it, but right to short. Oh, Smalley can't handle it. Oh, a line drive to Roy Smalley hits him right in the glove. He can't hold on, and Alomar is on with the error. So Alomar reaches. Here's Tony Fernandez. Fernandez banged 287. On ball from Blyleven in for a called strike. Fastball there. Misses down and in. Blyleven checks Alomar. Certainly a base stealing threat. Misses down low. Two one offering. On ball on the outside corner. Keep on showing the Twins manager for whatever reason. Again, all the managers here are fictional. Can't really edit them, so I didn't want the real managers to sign. So we fired everybody at the start and then just let them all get random computer-generated managers. And what should have been a double play ball there, it wouldn't have been an easy one. But Smalley airmails the return throw, so two errors from Smalley here in the first inning. Runner takes second. One out, and here's Josh Gibson. 278, 18 homers, 42 RBIs. Gibson, second in the Rookie of the Year voting last year. The Joe Gordon of the Yankees. He has taken another step forward here in year two. He has been terrific. Curveball from Blyleven misses down low. 18 homers, have him in the top 5 in the league. Rips this one up the middle. That's a base hit for Gibson. Fernandez will come around third. Throw home nowhere near in time. Fernandez scores. It's an RBI single for Josh Gibson. And the Blue Jays take a 1-0 lead. Fastball right down the pipe, and Gibson puts it back from whence it came. So that'll bring up Jose Bautista. Bautista banged 269. Curveball misses away. 14 homers, 32 RBIs for Bautista. A nice solid start to the year. I'm not saying a solid start. We're more than 60 games in. Curveball there, kind of hung up. Bautista fouls it off. 1-1 the count. Pickoff throw over to first. Gibson dives back. And Gibson can sneak a steal on you. He's not fast, but he's not a plotter. Fastball misses up high. Breaking ball. To the right-hand side, there's a base hit. Gibson holds at second. But a base hit here for Bautista on the curveball. Through the right-hand side. So that'll bring up Sean Green. Green banged 297. Fastball was in there for a called strike. Error by Smalley against Alomar led things off. Then Tony Fernandez hit a potential double play ball, but Smalley airmailed the return throw. Josh Gibson singled home Fernandez, who took second on that error. Now a hit for Bautista. Not coming easily here for Blyleven. Ground ball to third. 5, 4, 3, double play, and that'll end this first inning. But the Jays get a run on the RBI single from Josh Gibson. We head to the top of the second here in Toronto. 1-0 Toronto. So they didn't give a second error to Smalley there. I know you can't assume the double play, but since he took second, that actually should have been an error. So here's J.D. Drew, and Drew has been sensational. 312. He's given them some pop as well, as you saw. Acquired this past offseason from the Cardinals. Slicing shot to left, but it's tracked down by Carter for the first out. I'm sorry, that's not Carter, that's Shannon Stewart.
Number 14.
Stewart, the rookie left fielder. Here's Kent Herbeck. Herbeck batting .249, 6 homers, 22 RBIs. Slider misses away. Fastball is in. 1-1 the count. Fastball is way up high. It's 2-1. Slider misses down low. Rod Carew waits on deck. Carew has kind of been eased into this Twins lineup. Ethan Knobloch continues to play well. He's kept Carew getting kind of odd at bats, doing some DHing, but he's hit well enough that he's DHing a bit more regularly now. He's going to start getting some time at first base as well. Herbeck has been a very steady player for the first 3 years of the FSBL. The Twins want to get Carew's bat in there. Herbeck goes down looking, strike at the top of the zone. There's 2 away here in the second. Now here's Carew, batting .298. Fastball misses up and away. 2 homers, 9 RBIs for the rookie. Slashes one foul. One the count as Manoah works. Oh, they held up there. That pitch misses down and away. It's 2-1. Oh, good change up there from Manoah. Gets Carew well out in front of him. And the count goes to 2-2. Line shot in the center. There's a base hit. So Carew, a very Rod Carew-ish at bat there, just kind of hangs with it, puts it out in the center field. Good piece of hitting from Carew. Twins have very high hopes for this guy going forward. Here's Heine Manush. Manush also a rookie. He's batting .239. Fastball. It's called strike. 4 homers, 18 RBIs for Manush. Fastball misses down low. One fastball. And for a ball and strike. Shot through the hole at first. That's going to be a base hit. Carew goes first to third on the hit and run. And it works to perfection. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Here in the top of the second for Manoah's now got a little bit of a jam. Here's Roy Smalley. Smalley, of course, made that error. And again, that should have been a second error charged to him in the top of the first. He's batting .231. He'll look to atone for that. Pulls the first pitch here, foul. 4 homers, 18 RBIs for Smalley. Fastball there, way out of the zone, and Smalley goes chasing. Roy Smalley having a rough first couple innings here. What does I say, Dad? He's probably going to drive this one out of the ballpark. Just kind of the way it goes. Manoah ahead of him, 0-2. Or he's going to pop it straight up. Mullenix is there, puts it away, and the side is retired. So, the Twins get runners on the corners, but leave them stranded. We head to the bottom of the second. Blue Jays 1, Twins nothing in Toronto. So here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. batting .400, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. He was injured a couple weeks into the season, just coming off the injured list. So Guerrero has not played that much. That's where that .400 average comes in. Curveball in for a called strike. Blyleven rocks and fires. Swung on and missed. And 2. Curveball away, Guerrero lays off. One, 2 the count. Guerrero lines this one to right, coming on. Drew puts it away for the first out.
The center fielder,
Here's Carl Everett. Everett batting .311, 7 homers, 16 RBIs. He's been somewhat of a revelation since the Blue Jays acquired him. That was last offseason. Curveball misses down and away. Yeah, last year. I don't remember who went to Houston in that deal. Fastball in for a called strike. It's 1-1. One misses down low. 3-1 the count. Everett fouls it off. Three-two pitch from Blyleven. Popped up. Treating a few steps, this guy Eddie. He'll make the catch on the edge of the infield dirt. For out number 2.
batting 8, the left fielder.
Carl Everett, not thrilled. Here's Shannon Stewart, the rookie, batting .368, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. And Stewart started the season on the bench. But Joe Carter has not played great. Stewart started getting more and more at bats, and so far he's been doing something with them. Crowd here at Rogers Center didn't like that call. Curveball misses down low. It's 1-1. That's ball there. Fouled off. Blue Jays did some roster rearranging. Stewart was a part of that. Fastball from Blyleven gets him chasing, and the side is retired. So a smoother inning that time for Blyleven. We'll head to the top of the third. Blue Jays 1, Twins nothing. Here's Gary Gaetti. Gaetti batting .250.
Leading off for Minnesota, the third baseman.
7 homers, 24 ribbies. Fly ball to center. Routine play. Everett's there. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Chuck Knobloch.
So the order turns over for the Twins. Here's Knobloch. Knobloch rounded out his first time up. Knobloch has been a good, solid player for the Twins here from the start of the FSBL. Ooh, that pitch looked inside. Manoah gets the call there. Knobloch wants the ump to change his prescription. Slider there, misses down and away. One and one the count. Fouled off. The count goes to 1-2. Manoah from the set delivers. Slider away. Knobloch, I don't even know how he reached that, but he gets a piece of it to stay alive. One-two offering. Out in the center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. So Knobloch serves one into center, one out base runner for the Twins. Speedy Chuck Knobloch. We'll see if the Twins elect to send him. That pitch was down out of the zone. Knobloch went down and got it. So here's Dykstra. He's 0 for 1. First pitch fastball right down the middle. Dykstra looking for his first hit in the series. He's 0 for 6. Runner goes, pitch out. Gibson fires down to second. It's on target, and they get him. So the Jays guess right, and Gibson throws a strike to gun down Knobloch for the out. Good tag there from Fernandez. So that wipes out the base runner, 1-1 to count to Dykstra. Long on and missed at the changeup. It's 1-2. Fastball misses up and in. Popped up on the infield. Mullenix is going to take charge behind the mound, puts it away, and the side is retired. So Manoah works around the single from Knobloch thanks to the strong throw from Josh Gibson. On the steal attempt, we head to the bottom of the third, 1-0 Jays. Here's Rance Mullenix. Mullenix in a reserve role this year, banged .342, a homer, 8 RBIs. Kelly Gruber has been struggling. So Mullenix getting a few more at-bats as of late. Dunks this one out in the left, and it falls. So Rance Mullenix coming through. Continuing to play well off the bench for Toronto. Drops a base hit in to open up the bottom of the third.
Second baseman, Roberto Almanzar.
Order turns over. Here's Alamo. Ball misses down and in. There's a shot towards the gap. That's a long run. On the move is Dykstra. He gets there. Lenny gets a good jump on that one. So Alomar puts that one out towards the gap. But Dykstra read it well off the bat and gets there. Mullenix retreats back to first. There's one away. Here's Tony Fernandez. Fernandez grounded out. Ultimately came around to score. Again, that's what should have been the double play ball. Return throw from Smalley was thrown away. Pitch from Blyleven. Fastball at the letters for strike one. Down the right field line, hooking foul. And that's fouled it off. The count goes to 0-2. Blyleven has some room to work here, 0-2. Goes for a fastball there. Fernandez lines it into center for a base hit. Dykstra comes up throwing. Runner trying to go to third. Dykstra's throw is on target, but he gets in. So Mullenix, not speedy, but got a good read off the bat. Decided to make Dykstra make a good throw. Lenny going, of course, towards right field there to field that one. So aggressive base running from the Jays. It works out. Second and third. It's a good job by Fernandez to take third on the throw from Dykstra. So now second and third, one away. Here's Gibson. Gibson with the RBI single, his first time up. It's RBI number 43 on the year for the Blue Jays catcher. That ball misses away. 2-0 the count. Ball comes inside. Gibson swing and a miss there. Two-one offering. Gibson fouled it straight back. And the count goes to 2-2. Blyleven deal. Curveball gets him. Gibson goes fishing. Big strikeout there for Bert Blyleven, and there's two away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose.
Nice breaking ball there from Blyleven. It's a rumor. That's what he's known for. Two down. Here's Jose Bautista. Bautista lines in the right. There's a base hit. One run will score. Runner gets waved around. Coming home, play at the plate. Not in time. It's a two-run single for Jose Bautista. And the Blue Jays have a 3-0 lead. So after Blyleven got Gibson, works the outer half here, Bautista just shoots it into right field for the base hit. So it's 3-0 Jays, 2 out in the bottom of the third. Here's Sean Green. Fastball is a called strike. Green grounded out his first time up. Curveball misses inside. Pulls this one foul. Fastball swung on and missed. Down goes Green. But not before Jose Bautista drives in a pair with the two-run single. Though it's 3-0 Jays. So Alek Manoah starts the fourth here with the heart of the Twins order. So Mauer steps in. Working from the set opens. Fastball. Ball on the outside corner for strike one. Slider down and in. Mauer pulls it foul. So Manoah ahead of him 0-2. Fastball up high, Mauer. That's a bad at bat from Mauer. You don't see Mauer go chasing that pitch too much. One away. Here's J.D. Drew. Drew flew out his first time up. Fastball is a called strike. Popped up, shallow left. Fernandez goes out for it, puts it away, and quickly is two men down here in the top of the fourth.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Kent Herbeck. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. Herbeck fouls it off. Fastball there. That high strike has been there for both pitchers so far, but that one misses. 1-1 the count. At the count scoreboard, Red Sox lead the Indians 4-2 in the fourth. Reggie Smith has hit his 12th home run of the year for the suddenly hot Red Sox. They've won 8 straight. Get themselves into the top wild card spot. Ground ball there. Alomar retires him. That ends the top of the fourth. We head to the bottom half. Jays still up 3-0. Guerrero, Everett, and Stewart due up. Here's Vlad Guerrero. 0 for 1, lined out his first time up. Tigers and Orioles later on. Newhouser and Pappas, the pitching matchup there. Royals and Yankees scoreless in the Bronx right now. Kevin Napier and CC Sabathia, the matchup there. Astros and Angels late tonight in Anaheim. Bruce and Lincecum, the pitching matchup there. Tim Lincecum continues to struggle. Rays and Rangers in Texas. Hellickson and Guzman, the pitching matchup in that one. Marlins Pirates will clash this evening. Kate Gleason and Ed Morris. Cannonball Ed Morris having a fine year for the Pirates. Rockies and Phillies from Philadelphia. Darryl Kyle and Cliff Lee will be the pitching matchup there. Mariners and Braves later on in Atlanta. Rick Honeycutt and Kid Nichols, the pitching matchup there. Reds and Brewers. The Reds are hot. The Reds have won 6 in a row. They head into Milwaukee. Ken Raffensperger, Brandon Woodruff, the pitching matchup there. Expos and Giants late tonight in San Francisco. Zimmerman and Jansen, the pitching matchup. Mets and Padres from San Diego this evening as well. Sid Fernandez and Dave Roberts, the pitching matchup in that one. Full count offering. Guerrero pulls this one foul. Three-two pitch. Guerrero smokes it on the ground past the diving Smalley. That's a base hit in the left. So Guerrero hammers the single.
Now batting, center fielder, Carl.
That'll bring up Carl Everett. Everett's 0 for 1. First ball misses away. Everett popped out his first time up. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-0. Fly ball to left, slicing away, but Manoah has a beat on it. Puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Shannon Stewart.
So that'll bring up Stewart. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. Stewart struck out his first time up. Blyleven behind Stewart here, 2-0. Talked about the hot streaks of the Red Sox and the Reds, and it feels like this year, and it may just be perception on my part, but through the first 2 months of the season, it feels like there's been a lot more streakiness among teams than what I've seen previously. A lot of teams with win and losing streaks of 6+ games. We've seen through the first couple of months. Breaking ball, ground back to the box. Blyleven snares it. The runner was in motion. No shot at second. Stewart is retired for the second out. Guerrero stands safely out at second. So here's Rance Moenix. Moenix singled his first time up, then came around to score. And Moenix has done a terrific job off the Toronto bench, given the struggles of Kelly Gruber. Moenix may start seeing a bit more time. Pops this one up, though. Smalley's under it, puts it away. And the side is retired. So Guerrero is stranded. We're through 4 here in Toronto. Carew, Manoah, and Smalley will try to change that for the Twins as we head to the 5th. Carew singled his first time up.
Minnesota, the designated hitter, number 29.
Baseball's more memorable stances. Fastball misses up high. That one misses down low. It's 2-0. Ground ball to short, right at Fernandez. Goes to first, there's one away.
The batter, number 12.
So Carew is retired. Here's Manoah. He also singled his first time up. Noah's looked sharp so far. Manoah holds up there. Ball one outside. The count. Manoah deals. Manoah knocks this one out on the right. That's a long run. Batista's going to have to play it on the hop. It falls in for a base hit. So Manoah dunks one into right field. That'll bring up Small. Smalley's 0 for 1. Throw over to first. Manoah dives back in. Ball from Manoah misses up high. Changeup misses away. It's 2-0. Smalley batting .400 over his last 8 games. Slider misses away. It's 3-0. No deals. That's a strike. Count goes to 3-1. Fouled this one off. So after falling behind him 3-0, Manoah's got the count back to 3-2 now. Runner on first, one away. Smalley pulls this one. That's going to be into right field. That's going to be extra bases. Cut off nicely by Batista. Smalley actually holds at first. Good job by Batista getting over. Runner does go first to third, but Roy Smalley has to hold with a single there. That's a nice job by Jose Batista. Out in right field. Not known for his defensive prowess. That's a good play. So now here's Gaetti. He's 0 for 1. Runners at the corners for the Twins here. Fastball there, misses outside. It's 1-0. High ball, pretty well to left. This should get the run home. It's not going to leave the yard. Stewart makes the play. His throw will go directly into second. The run will come home to score, and the Twins are on the board. Sacrifice flying an RBI for Gary Gaetti. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So now it's 2 outs, a runner on first. Order turns over. Here's Knobloch. He's 1 for 2. He singled his last time up. Fastball there is a called strike. Knobloch, first split so far this season. Doing better against righties than lefties. Sinker there, misses outside. Fly ball out to center. Everett is there. Puts it away, and the side is retired. But the Twins get on the board here in the top of the 5th. We're midway through here at Rogers Center. Blue Jays 3, Twins 1. Alomar, Fernandez, and Gibson due up for Toronto. Here's Alomar. He's 0 for 2.
For the Jays, the second baseman, Roberto Almanzar.
Curveball is in there for a called strike. Hot ball there. It's fouled off. 0-2 delivery, curveball, tap towards third. Tough play. Gaetti charging. Alomar runs well, but Gaetti gets him. Nice job there by Gaetti, and there's one away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tony Fernandez.
So here's Tony Fernandez. He is 1 for 2. He has singled and scored. Well, he singled once. He scored twice. First time he reached on the ground out, forced out at second. Again, play that really should have been called an error on Roy Smalley. Errant return throw. Let Fernandez take second. Fastball misses up and in. Breaking ball, Fernandez smokes that one through the hole for a base hit. Tony Fernandez all over that pitch. And it's a 1-out single.
Now batting, catcher, Josh Gibson.
So Fernandez hammers that one through the hole. Here's Josh Gibson. Gibson is 1 for 2. Blyleven is a ball and strike. It's in a single and an RBI. And after a very solid rookie season, he was second in the Rookie of the Year voting a year ago. Gibson has taken a step forward here in year 2. He is nowhere near his ceiling. One pitch from Blyleven. Curveball misses down low. Struck out his last time up. Hammered the RBI single his first time up. High breaking ball there. Gets into the top of the zone though, and the count goes to 2-2. Blyleven gets the sign from Mauer. Throw over to first. Fernandez dives back in. Blyleven deals. Breaking ball. Gibson lines this one in the right. That's going to get down in front of Drew for a base hit. Fernandez will hold at second. Second hit of the ball game for Josh Gibson. So now it's first and second, one away. Here's Jose Bautista, 2 for 2, a pair of singles. His last one drove in a pair. Blue Jays mascot. Those are odd pants. But that's all right. We like the mascot. I don't know if Blue Jays mascot has a name. Sure he does. Curveball in there for a call and strike. Bautista has been thrown to the double play ball. 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Good yacker there from Blyleven. He's ahead of Bautista 0-2. Blyleven deals. Curveball in for a called strike 3. I'm not sure what Bautista is complaining about. That is a clear strike. Blyleven drops the breaking ball in there. Bautista goes down looking. Big strikeout from Blyleven. Of course, remember the last time we said big strikeout from Blyleven was the last time around for the Twins. He struck out Gibson to give himself a chance to get out of the inning. And then Bautista hit the 2-run single. Here's Sean Green. Green is 0 for 2. He has struck out and grounded out. Another breaking ball. Green through the hole. There's a base hit. We'll see if they wave him around, and they do. Throw from Drew. A little bit up the first base line. Fernandez scores his 3rd run of the game. And another big 2-out hit for the Blue Jays. This time it's Sean Green, and it's 4-1 Toronto. Here's Vlad Guerrero. He's 1 for 2.
Number 27.
Ball there, swung on and missed. Guerrero singled back in the 4th. Guerrero has swung a good bat since coming off the injured list. Fastball from Blyleven misses down and in. One and one, the count. Curveball misses down and away. It's 2-1. Two-one pitch. Ball was in there for a called strike. It's 2-2. Blyleven deals again. Another good curveball there from Blyleven. He gets Guerrero there for the strikeout, and the side is retired. But Sean Green comes through with the RBI single. The Blue Jays continue to just tack it on. We head to the top of the 6th. It's 4-1 Jays. here at Skydome, Rogers Center, whatever the hell you want to call it. So here's Dykstra. He's 0 for 2. He has struck out and popped out.
The center fielder, number 4.
Alek Manoah has had to deal with a couple of jams. For the most part, he's pitched well. Dykstra goes to bunt for a hit there and fouls it off. This one out in the left. Tough play. Fernandez, he's not even going to have a play. He'll put that one in his pocket. So an infield single for Lenny Dykstra. Kind of a little humpbacker into the hole there. Fernandez played it on the hop, but Lenny runs way too well for Fernandez to have any shot at that. So leadoff man is on for the Twins. Here's Mauer. He takes a first pitch fastball for a called strike. Sinker in, it's 0-2. Would love to get Mauer to put one on the ground here. Puts this one out in the gap in left center, ranging over is Stewart. He's got it tracked, puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D.
So here's J.D. Drew. He's 0 for 2. He has flown out and popped out. Center is called strike. Pitch out. Extra doesn't go. The base called a pitch out appropriately before. Gibson gunned down Knobloch. Fastball right down the pipe. Strike 2. One-two offering from Manoah. Fastball misses down low. Two and two the count. Next ball misses down and away. And Herbeck waits on deck. We'll have to have Drew get on here and bring Herbeck to the plate. It's the tying run. 3-2 offering coming up. Drew fouls it off. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 3 called. Drew thought he had ball 4 there. The umpire tells him he's mistaken.
Number 14.
Good pitch there from Manoah on the outside edge. Drew went to offer at it. He held up. But the umpire rings him up. 2 down, runner on first. Here's Herbeck. He's 0 for 2. Fastball down low. Herbeck is struck out and grounded out. Change up there. Ooh, just catches the outside edge. That outside corner, the lefties, inside corner to righties, has been there for the bulk of the day. That one at the knees is a called strike. It's 1-2. Herbeck cranks this one well to right. Batista's going back on it. Leaps off the tip of his glove. He can't reel it in. Dykstra rounds third. He's going to come in to score. It's going to be an RBI double for Kent Herbeck. And the Twins cut the deficit to 4-2. 5th double of the year for Herbeck. He hit that ball hard. Batista goes back on it. Can't quite reel it in. We'll check out the replay on that one. I don't do this enough, to be fair. Jolt off the bat, and we'll see Batista go back on this ball. Way over his head. Takes the leap and gets it it actually hit the inside of the glove. He actually over jumped it a little bit. Kind of hits off almost the heel of the glove there. Would have been a tough play. So it's the RBI double for Hrbek, and now here's Carew as the tying run. He's 1 for 2. Carew puts this one out in the right. Batista comes in on it, puts that one away. And the side is retired, but the Twins get a run back on the Hrbek double. We head to the bottom of the 6th, 4-2 Jays.
Your attention, please. Now,
so Blyleven's day is done. Here's Doug Corbett. Corbett 2-2, a 5.53 ERA to this point in 17 appearances. Corbett has struggled so far. He's been a reliable part of this bullpen, though.
Leading up for Toronto.
Through the first 3 years of the FSBL. He'll start off facing Carl Everett. Everett is 0 for 2. Check out the final book on Blyleven. 5 innings, 9 hits allowed, no walks. 4 runs, 5 strikeouts for Blyleven. Certainly not his best start of the year. Everett fouls off the first pitch from Corbett. Everett tries to hold up there, unsuccessful. 0-2 the count. Sinker there, fouled off, but that got a piece of Mallett. But he says he's fine. Slider down and in. Would have been a ball. Everett chases, but he gets a piece. Goes reaching for that one out of the zone. Weekly hit the short. Smalley. Nice play there by Roy Smalley. Throws Everett out. There's one away.
The left fielder, number 24, Shannon Stewart.
So that'll bring up Shannon Stewart. Stewart is 0 for 2. He has struck out and grounded out. Sinker there on the outside corner. Rick Aguilera and Eddie Guardado throwing out in the Twins bullpen. Try to piece together the final 4 innings of this game. Slider misses up and in. It's 1-1. Slider there, swung on and missed. And the count goes to 1-2. Ground ball to second. Knobloch is there. Routine play, throws to first, and Stewart is turned aside for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
So here's Mullenix. He's 1 for 2. He's singled and scored. Slider there for Corbett is in for a called strike. Out in the center for Mullenix, who's got another hit. So Rance Mullenix continues to produce for the Jays.
up next to the Blue Jays.
Pops that one in the center for his second hit of the game. That turns the order over. Here's Alomar. He's 0 for 3. Slider in for a called strike. fouled off. Count goes to 0-2. Sinker there, swung on and missed. Down goes Alomar. So good job by Corbett out of the Twins bullpen. We'll head to the top of the 7th here in Toronto. 4-2 Jays. So here's Alek Manoah. He's 2 for 2. He's singled twice. He scored a run. And you see your American League standings. Yankees on top in the East. Tigers on top of the Central. 7 games ahead of these Twins. Rider on the outside. The Indians just can't get it going. They looked like they were starting to, and then they dropped 5 straight. And again, the Indians have made second half surges each of the first 3 years, but they've dug themselves a mighty big hole this time around. Sky to left, Stewart puts it away. Route number 1. A's, as always, steamrolling the American League West. Wild card, Red Sox and Twins at the moment. Jays game and a half back, as we mentioned. The Rangers playing a surprising 500 ball so far. The Orioles, one of those teams we talked before about the streakiness so far here in year 4. The Orioles were on top of the American League East late in April. They had an 8-game losing streak that kind of blew that up on them. In the National League, the Phillies have played terrific. The Braves have played well, but they're still 5.5 back in that division. The Braves suddenly have an offense, as do the Dodgers. The Pirates, again, the Pirates started off at the bottom of that division, but they rattled off a 13-game win streak to go take the top of the Central. Cardinals and the Indians having very similar seasons. And 2 teams that we perennially see at the top of the divisions just can't get out of their own way. The Dodgers were on top of the Giants a few weeks ago in a dogfight there, but the Dodgers have lost 8 straight. And the defending champion Giants, 2-time defending champion Giants, have reclaimed the lead out there in the West. Braves and Reds are now the wild card teams. The Dodgers have fallen out of a wild card spot. The Reds' recent win streak, getting them going. Pete Rose has gone scalding hot, and the Reds have pitched terrifically. Pete Rose has now got his average up around 340. So 2 outs, man on. Here's Knobloch. He's 1 for 3. Action finally going for the Blue Jays. Brian Harvey and Mike Kimlin. A little surprised to see Harvey, the closer, throwing here in the 7th. Shot in the hole. There's a base hit. So Knobloch singles, and now there's 2 men on. Tying runs on base here in the top of the 7th.
Now batting, number 4.
That'll bring up Lenny Dykstra. And that's going to be it. Jays are going to go to the pen here. So a solid effort from Manoah so far, but now the Jays will go to the relief corps to try to get them to the finish line here. They'll only allow 2 through 6 plus, but 2 men on would go on his ledger. So here's John Cerruti. Cerruti 0 for 1. 0 and 1, I should say. 14 appearances, a 6.75 ERA. It's been a rough start for Cerruti. They know he's a very capable pitcher, so they're expecting that to turn at some point. They'll hope that turns here. Dykstra through the hole, base hit, first pitch swinging. Stewart comes up throwing, runners waved around. Stewart's throw home. Gibson tries to get the tag on. Gaetti gets behind him, and it's a 1-run ball game. RBI single for Lenny Dykstra. Great slide there by Gaetti. Gibson lunges for him at the end, but can't quite reach him. Gaetti gets the back of the bag. So now here's Joe Mauer. Mauer is 0 for 3. Tying run on second, lead run on first. Rudy checks the runners. Breaking ball. Ooh, call the ball there. Mauer has struggled with runners in scoring position so far this season. Takes a change up there inside. It's 2-0. And Herbeck waits on deck. Mauer lines it, but Fernandez is there, and the side is retired. So Lenny Dykstra comes through with the single to get the Twins another run closer. 7th inning stretch time in Toronto. Jays 4, Twins 3. Here's Tony Fernandez, 2 for 3, a pair of singles. He has scored 3 runs. I'm going to check that Twins bullpen. Usually don't like, I feel like a lot of the times in the relievers, unless they've had like a really little pitch count, like 6, like less than 10, I'll let them work a second. But beyond that, again, Corbett is from a time when he probably could have gone to a second inning here, but he hasn't been great this year also. I also use that as a factor. Again, when I start evaluating bullpen stuff, he came in with a 5.5 ERA. You got a good inning out of him. I can take that and put that in the tank. Tony Fernandez, Josh Gibson, Jose Bautista due up. Aguilera and Guardado have both been good. Lefties hit Guardado well, and that's where Fernandez is going to hit from here. We're going to let Aguilera come in for Corbett here.
Now pitching for the Twins.
Aguilera, 1-2 mark, a 1.95 ERA in 20 appearances so far. He'll finish his warm-ups and deal with Fernandez. And 2 for 3 for Tony. Splitter misses outside. It's 1-0. Fastball there, misses away. That one's in for a called strike. Count goes to 2-1. That one misses down low. 3-1. Aguilera delivers. Fernandez tops this one out to second, charging his Knobloch. Bare hand play gets him. Nicely done by Nobby at second, and there's one away. So that'll bring up Josh Gibson. Gibson 2 for 3, a pair of singles and RBI. Howard sets up away. Gibson drives this one. He's going to put that one into right center. That's going to be extra bases. That's going to the wall. They were playing him to pull. Dykstra gets over there quickly, but Gibson pulls in at second with a 1-out double. His 3rd hit of the ball game. 8th double of the season for Josh Gibson. I got a feeling Josh Gibson is going to have a very big second half of the season here in his second year 4 of the FSBL. And if you're unfamiliar with the concept of the FSBL, if you're a new follower here and just tuning in, this is a kind of a franchise stars league with a twist, as teams do not have all their best players from the start. If you're an old out-of-the-park baseball fan, that had something called the random debut database. This has kind of the same kind of feel to it. Each franchise has a 100-player master pool of the best players in their history. They started with 40, selected at through a random generator for year 1. And then every year they add 4 from the remaining 60 in that pool in the rookie draft, plus 1 random Negro League. So that, for example, is how Josh Gibson ended up with the Blue Jays. The league also is going to have free agency. It has trades. So it's kind of a franchise stars project with a career mode, franchise mode aspect to it. Curveball there from Aguilera, misses inside. 2 down, Gibson on second. Fastball there is fouled off. Splitter misses away. Splitter again. Green fouls it off. 2-2 offering from Aguilera. Green grounds it to second. Knobloch has it. Throws to first, and the side is retired. So Aguilera works around the double from Gibson. We head to the top of the 8th. Good one here in Toronto. It's 4-3 Jays. So Casey Janssen will come in to handle the 8th inning for Toronto. Janssen has not allowed a run yet in 10 appearances this year. J.D. Drew will step in. Drew is 0 for 3. Fouls that one off. Fastball at the knees. Harvey back up throwing again, as is Kimler. Harvey, the closer. You can see Harvey had sat down. I don't know if he was just throwing before to try to get loose a little bit, or if that was mislabeled or what. Weird to see him warming up in the 7th. Harvey acquired from the Marlins a couple of years ago. 0-2 pitch. Cutter inside. Jansen fans Drew. Nasty slider, cut fastball rather, there from Casey Janssen. Down goes Drew. Tied in knots there. So one away, here's Herbeck. Herbeck is 1 for 3. Fastball misses inside. Ground ball up the middle. Ranging to his right. Alomar on the back end. He can't come up with it. Not an easy play. They'll call it an infield hit, but that's a play you expect Robbie Alomar to make. So it's an infield hit for Kent Herbeck, and Buddy Meyer. Man, I didn't even have to do that. The game did it. We like that. Buddy Meyer will come in to run for Kent Herbeck. Throw over to first. Meyer dives back in. Throw over. Guerrero can't handle it, but Meyer's not going in. 43,253 here on the last day of May. In Toronto, year 4 of the FSBL. Good curveball there from Jansen. He's in 0-1. Peru 1 for 3. He's singled back in the 2nd. For hit would get that average up over 300. Curveball. Good breaking ball there. 0-2 the count. High fastball. Carew skies it to left. Stewart is there. Puts it away for the 2nd out. So here's Heine Minush. 2 for 3. A pair of singles, a run scored. Ball misses down low. That fastball is in for a called strike. It's 1-1. Meyer can run. He has not tried to go as of yet. Fastball swung on and missed. Jansen's ahead of Minush here. 1-2 the count. Roy Smalley waits on deck. Hit from Jansen. Fastball misses inside. Two offering coming. High fastball fouled off. These Twins have gotten virtually no output from their outfield, with the exception of Dykstra, over the past couple of years. But JD Drew has changed that after coming over this past offseason. And Manush, though he has not played great as of yet, they've got high hopes for him as well. Put this one out in the right, Batista puts it away, and the side is retired. So, Toronto holds on to the lead. Good job by the Jays bullpen. We'll head to the bottom of the eighth. Guerrero, Everett, and Stewart due up.
Now playing first base, number 24.
Here's Eddie Guardado. Guardado,
now pitching for Minnesota.
2-1, a 2.91 ERA in 19 appearances so far this year. Buddy Meyer didn't really play first base, I don't believe. We're going to do a little bit of repositioning there, I think, on the substitution list. I've got him playing everywhere. But Buddy Meyer did not really play first base. He did, however, play third. So we're going to, I think Gaetti is rated at first. Yeah. So we're going to let Gaetti and Meyer trade positions. For the sake of realism and all that jazz.
The first baseman.
So here's Guerrero, 1 for 3. That one is fouled off. On ball, misses inside. No, I'm sorry, that was a called strike. Why I thought that missed. 0-2 offering from Easy Eddie. Everyday Eddie. Well, common nickname for him. This is 1 and 2. Fastball swung on and missed, so Guardado fans Guerrero for the first out here in the bottom of the 8th. Out-of-town scoreboard, Yanks and Royals tied at 1 in the 8th. Bill Gordon is homered for the Yankees in that one. Carl Everett, he's 0 for 3. Straight fastball there. Guardado does not want to leave that pitch in that spot. But Everett fouls it off. Fastball up and in. Everett swings and misses, and the count goes to 0-2. Otto rocks and fires. This is away. Reds over the Brewers, 1-0 in the 5th. Raffensperger and Woodruff, the pitching matchup there. High fly ball to right. Drews underneath it, puts it away for the second out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Shannon Stewart.
Here's Shannon Stewart. Stewart is 0 for 3. Fouls that one off. Fastball up and in from Guardado. Stewart swings and misses, and Guardado ahead of him 0-2. Fastball, borderline pitch at the knees. He doesn't get the call. Fastball up high. One and 2 the count. High fly ball to left. Going back. Still going back. Manush tracks it down at the edge of the warning track. Nice play by Manush. And the side is retired. We head to the top of the 9th here in Toronto. Blue Jays 4, Twins 3. Here's Brian Harvey. Harvey has converted 18 of 19 save opportunities. 1.93 earned run average. He will face Roy Smalley, presumably here to start things off. Let's go check out the Twins bench, see if there's a better option. They don't really have a great, well, not against a righty. Max Kepler is really the only lefty bat. Ozuna hits righties fairly well. Kepler's, I don't feel the obligation to, especially because Kepler is only hitting 209. I don't really feel the obligation to go platoon there. Yeah, just nobody on that bench. Ozuna is hitting well, but I think we'll save Ozuna. We're more likely to use Ozuna. Somebody on. So we'll let Smalley stay in to face Harvey here. Smalley's 1 for 3. Fastball taken for strike 1. Harvey rocks and fires. Smalley rips it, base hit into right field. Batista will cut it off, but it's a leadoff single for Roy Smalley to open up the top of the ninth. So Smalley, of course, the big error in the first inning. Trying to atone for it here. Here's Gaetti. Gaetti is 1 for 2. We're actually going to let Gaetti hit for himself. Oh, Gaetti goes to bunt, and that's a pop bunt, and nothing is really going to be able to be done there. Stuck out in no man's land at first base was Roy Smalley. Popped up bunt. Falls into the infield, but he had to wait to see if it would be caught. So now, we'll go back to the bench there. Because Gaetti does not run well. They don't really have a lot of speed on the bench either. Man, the Twins bench is kind of weak. Not going to run Kepler for him. Nobody else is really any faster. All right. Well, it's going to have to kind of deal with that. So Gaetti will run for himself. There's just no reason to hit Marcell Ozuna or any of these guys at the top of the order. So here's Knobloch, 2 for 4. First pitch fastball is a ball and strike. Pair of singles for Knobloch. 0-1 the count. Crowd here in Toronto getting on its feet. Again, a win here for the Jays. Get them only a half game out of a wild card spot. Again, it's only the end of May. So take that with a grain of salt, given where we are in the season. Ground ball to second. This is a potential double play ball. 4, 6, 3, double play. Ball game over. Blue Jays. So Knobloch hits it hard, but right at Alomar. It's a 4-6. And the Blue Jays fly high there in the outfield to celebrate with the 4-3 victory. Alek Manoah gets the win. He improves to 5-4. Bert Blyleven falls to 2-6. Again, Blyleven has been solid this year. He was not at his best today. He hasn't gotten a ton of support. Overall, he's pitched better than that record. Brian Harvey gets his 19th save. Blue Jays get a few big 2-out hits. 2-run single from Batista, RBI single from Shawn Green. Twins try to claw their way back, but come up short as the Blue Jays hold on for the 4-3 victory. So that wild card spot continues to tighten. I expect it to be tight pretty much all year. Blue Jays have taken the first 2 games of this 3-game set. Your final line score, 4 runs, 11 hits, no errors for Toronto. 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for the Twins. Again, that should be 2 errors, both charged to Smalley in that first inning. Alek Manoah gets the win, 6 2/3, 9 hits, 4 strikeouts, no walks, 3 runs allowed. Blyleven, even though that's actually a picture of Guardado, not Blyleven, 5 innings, 9 hits, 5 strikeouts, no walks, 4 runs. Harvey with the save. Josh Gibson, 3 for 4, a double and an RBI. Gets the player of the game honors from those who make such selections. And that'll wrap it up from here. So one more game here on the channel before the Year 4 rookie draft. I'm trying to remember who that. Oh, it's going to be. Next game will be Dodgers and Cubs from Wrigley. The Dodgers try to snap their 8-game skid. They have suddenly gone in the tank and let the Giants surge, build up a little bit of a lead out there in the National League West. As always, greatly appreciate you tuning in. Bang that like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't as of yet. And most importantly, be good to each other. And we'll talk soon. The Jays take down the Twins in Toronto.